Good afternoon. Today is the 19th of April, although you'll probably see this on the 20th of April, and it's time to talk about the new channel branding that we have, as well as inviting you to ask your questions for the forthcoming question and answer session, which will be recorded on Thursday the 22nd of April. And I suppose we better do an update as well about what's happened to the SsangYong Tivoli. So the SsangYong, as you know, for those of you who watch the channel regularly, had a bit of a problem with its clutch on a roundabout next to a dual carriageway in Liverpool about a week ago. And it's gone to a SsangYong authorised repairer in Hampshire. And yes, they're just investigating what the problem is. It's apparently not the master or clutch slave cylinders, and they at the moment can't quite understand what the issue is. So I'm hoping they'll identify that soon, because I need a car to do some filming at the weekend, because I'm trying to still catch up with the filming that I didn't do last week. So yes, I'll keep you updated what they find and you know, when we're going to get it back. At the moment we're just using the rover and keeping an eye on the coolant level, which is what we still have to do, because I don't know when this new upgraded thermostat housing is coming. We ordered it I think 3 months ago, and I think it got delayed by, who knows, pandemic, Suez Canal blockage, whatever thing. Yeah, just got to wait and be patient, I think. So let's talk about the new channel branding. I started Lloyd Vehicle Consulting as a business about 4 years ago. I think I sourced my first car for a client on a paid basis in about April or May 2017. So it actually existed for a fair while before the YouTube channel started. That started September 2018. And I just never thought at the time of having a logo. I just don't know, just didn't occur to me. I think only 1 or 2 people ever asked me about having a logo. I think some of those were people like Mr. Quirk from Planet Auto, who's, you know, had a channel for far longer than I have. But apart from that, we've just coped without having one. Yeah, some channels just don't have them and don't get around to them. So eventually, I think it was earlier this year when, you know, things were sort of a bit quieter and we couldn't go to many places. So I asked Mr. Bill from the Wellswills YouTube channel, because he's actually got some very good branding and knowledge of branding, to do it for me. I could have asked any number of people, but he was just a convenient person because he was already into doing some editing for me, and he came up with a very, very nice logo. It's a really, really good one. Also, the channel ident that you will see on this video has been done by him as well. It's not quite what I expected it to be, but I just think it's really brilliant. I think he's done a really, really good job of it, and I hope you like it and you agree. And obviously now I can update my website and put the new logo on it. At some point I can get some business cards printed for the business, and also I am able to tell you that we are going to be printing some t-shirts with the logo on it, and we will have a selection of quotes. The first batch will be the familiar quote. We've got about 4 or 5 others that I think we could do, and I've even got some people who are going to start buying these you know, these t-shirts. We've also got some mugs. I think we'll do a few of those and just see how they come out. I think maybe let me know in the comment section below if that's something you'd be interested in doing, because it's just a trial print run we're doing at the moment with the t-shirts. It's nothing sort of confirmed, and you know, people like Ian Seabrook do it one way, Mr. Richard Furious Rider does it another way, and we're just trying to identify what the best way to sort of do them in the future will be. And yes, I think some of you know exactly what we're going to be printing of the first patch of the t-shirts. So we do have an episode of Tweed Jacket Reviews coming up that has been filmed. It's got the new intro sequence on it. Tomorrow's video, yes, which, yes, tomorrow, which will be Wednesday when you see this, that will not have the new ident on it. It won't have that in there because I edited that before the ident was ready, and I'm really sorry, but I'm not going back to edit that again. Yeah, I do a lot of editing now, and it has to be simple and easy for me to do. And, so the no budget reviews, it does have a new introductory sequence, which I've now filmed because I'm just sort of getting to the place where I want to just keep improving things if I can. If it's easy enough to improve them, then we will improve them. And the Tweed Jacket review that you'll see on Friday, that has a newly shot ending. It has a revised title sequence. It's something that Mr. Bell and I, who was helping with this particular one, we spent actually quite a long time doing that, and I hope that is reflected in the quality. I've sent it round to a few people, such as Mr. Planet Auto, and some people who support the channel on a monthly basis. Again, if that's something that you'd like to do, I'll put my email address in the description below. They've already seen it, and the feedback on it's been very good. I don't think it's perfect, but I hope that we'll be able to make more of these in the future. They do cost a lot more money than something like no budget reviews, obviously, or sensible second-hand reviews of Celtics. But I would like to do more this year. It's just we have to make sure we have the funds to be able to do that. And I do hope that you enjoy the slight change in quality of it, sort of what we normally do. It doesn't mean at all that we don't film most of the channel on my phone and we don't edit in a really sort of slightly rubbish kind of way, which is just what I can manage with the time that I have. For most of obviously Treasuries I outsource to film and edit because it results in a much better video than if I do it myself. I think you'll probably agree with that. So we won't change necessarily the way that we do things too much. No budget reviews is not going to have a separate microphone. It is not going to use tripod, and it will not use anything on the phone to film it. That is absolutely not going to change. I know a lot of you like that, and if no budget reviews is a bit rubbish, it's a bit rubbish. That's just the way that it is. Sensible second-hand reviews, we are trying to improve it by improving the audio. We are trying to sort of edit it, well, other than me, because I have to do it myself. We are trying to just make it a little bit better in terms of editing than something like no budget reviews. And I'm trying not to trip over the microphone lead. So yes, that's some of the improvements that are coming up on the channel. One thing that you can do to support the channel is just by watching the videos all the way through. That really helps. Also subscribing, you haven't done so already. I think a lot of you are not subscribed, and the way that YouTube sees it and in the way that the world sees it, if you have a channel with a small number of subscribers, you're less likely to attract more viewers, or even if you want to get a manufacturer to give you a car, if you've got a very small channel, they just simply won't give it to you. That's just the way that it is. So if you're not already subscribed, I would really appreciate if you could do it, and also click the notification bell. That really helps. Finally, we'll get on to one of the main topics of the video, which is that we are doing another question and answer session, which will be on Thursday, which is the 22nd, and I'll be recording that in the afternoon of that day. And please drop your questions in the comment section below. It's as simple as that. So I hope you like the new channel branding. Tweed Jacket is coming soon. No budget reviews will be coming out tomorrow, but it won't have the new branding. The next episode I'll do no budget reviews, which I've already planned, will have the new branding on it. And if you want to possibly order a t-shirt or a mug, let me know in the video description below if that's something you're interested in, and we will do that. And if you're interested in supporting the channel, as we have this group of people who do that, a very loyal select group of people, then send me an email, japl745@hotmail.com. I think that's it. And yes, social media links as usual in the description below, and thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching.